Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Keith Whitman at Chapel Hill High School. Sorry for the late start for today's game. We had to change the time to 4:30 due to electrical issues here at the softball field. We're in the bottom of the first. Chapel Hill is at bat. Burrell and Marmon on base, first and second. Rains up to bat. Witherspoon pitching for the Lady Tigers of Wills Point. Good pitch, strike on the outside. Count 2-2 to Rains. And a good hit into left center. It is missed. And the score comes in for the Lady Bulldogs as they are first to get on the board. So Burrell, comes across the plate for the Lady Bulldogs and gets the first run of the ball game here on this home opener here for Chapel Hill. That's a swing and a strike. And a pop-up infield. And she is safe at first, and a run comes home as Wills Point was caught looking. Didn't know what was going on, and timeout on the field for Wills Point. All right. The powwow in the middle of the field is over, and we'll start back as Lewis comes to the plate. Runners on first and second for the Bulldogs, Lady Bulldogs. There's the pitch, swing, and that's a strike. Timeout on the field. Two balls and a strike to Lewis. Foul ball. That'll even the count up 2-2. And it's a pop-up into the field. Infield fly roll is called for, so Lewis is out. correction, that was Renteria that was the out. So number 12, Clements, up to bat, and she watches one go by for a strike. And she gets one down to second base. It's fumbled the ball, so that's going to be an error. And that one will load the bases for the Lady Bulldogs. And now Lewis will head to the plate. With the bases loaded. One run across. And one out. Fouled back. Watches that one go by for a ball. 1-1 the count. Foul back again. 2 balls and 1 strike to Lewis. Little high on the inside. That'll bring up ball. 2-2 the count. Still bases loaded. And 1 out for the Lady Bulldogs here in the bottom of the first. It's a swing and a miss. Strike 3 on the count. So that'll be out number 2. So 2 away for the Lady Bulldogs, but still bases loaded. And Landfair comes to the plate. She watches one go by high. That's going to be ball 1. A good cut. Just misses it low. 1-1 the count. Witherspoon bringing that one low and fast, but a little bit too low. It's going to be ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. It's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike 2. And watches that one guy go by. That's going to be strike 3. That's the end of the first. Thank you for watching NetSN Live here at Chapel Hill. All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here at Chapel Hill with NetSN Live as Wills Point starts the top of the second inning. Chapel Hill's ahead 1-0. Takes it high. Ball one. We had a little bit of a late start today. The game time did change due to electrical issues here at Chapel Hill softball field. So the game time change put everybody a little bit behind. So we're trying to make ends meet here. And I appreciate your patience and understanding as we get things going here. It's going to be 3-0 the count. And it's going to be ball four. I think everybody here thought that was going to be a little bit of a strike, but the umpire saw it differently, so it's going to be ball four. And Johnson makes her way down to first base. So Roland heads up to the plate. Little high. Ball one. Gets that in there for a strike. Addie Raines pitching for Chapel Hill. Good pitch. Down the over to second base. Gets in just in time. Correction, that's going to be safe at first. So Wills Point, Lady Tigers have runners at first and second. No outs here in the top of the second. That's going to put Spencer back to the plate, top of the order for the Lady Tigers. It's going to be pop back foul, out of play, strike one. Little high, going to be 1-1 to Spencer. In the dirt. Ball two. Right down the middle as Raines puts a good one there. 2-2 the count. It's even here for Spencer. Wind picks up here a little bit here at Chapel Hill. Little low. Catcher loses it. Runners advance to the next one. So we have runners at second and third for Wills Point as a passed ball. Good swing by Spencer, but it goes straight down and to the back. So still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good swing again. Spencer staying alive. Not going away quietly here. Addie Range trying to give her some different looks inside, outside, but Spencer trying to stay put. And that's going to be ball 4. A little high on the outside, according to the umpire. So that's going to load the bases and bring up Everett, number 12, for the Lady Tigers. Little low. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. That's going to be a strike. Ball in the dirt on that one. Puts her in the strike column on that. Good swing there, but not much traction. Went foul. One ball and 2 strikes for Everett. Temperature lowering a little bit as the wind picks up every once in a while. Ball in the dirt. Good stop. That'll even up the count at 2. And Everett not going away quietly. That's going to be another foul ball. Pitch just outside. So it's a full count. Full count, bases loaded. Pop up in the infield and it's caught. Almost. Force out at first. Almost a double play by Chapel Hill. Just shy. Dropped the ball at first base. So the pitcher Witherspoon, number 22, will come to bat for the Lady Tigers. Base is still loaded. Good pitch in there. It's going to be strike 1. Just inside. And a good hit. That's going to get into left field. And that's going to bring a run home. And that's going to 2 runs cross for the Lady Tigers. And that'll put runners at second and third for the Lady Tigers as 2 runs come across. And Fugate will come to the plate. Pitch is high, going to be ball 1. It's going to bring up ball 2. And a good hit. It is in between short and third. Going to bring another run home for Wills Point. That's going to be 2 runs home. And a good throw. Safe in at first. Almost got her. But 2 more runs cross the home plate for Wills Point. We have a courtesy runner in at first for the Lady Tigers. And a good pitch by Rains. Strike 1. Fugate tries to put down the bunt. And it goes foul. No balls and 2 strikes to Fugate. Correction, I apologize. It's not Fugate at the plate. It's Eggenbacher, I believe. I apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong. And throw down to first. Check on that one. Just missed. It'll be 2-2 is the count. Good stop, but it is a ball. And that's ball 4. So that'll bring up number 10, Curtis, when picking up here, as you can probably hear. Runners at first and second for the Lady Tigers. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Great pitch by Hattie Rains. Coming in strong and fast on that one. Curtis squares around for a bunt. Comes back quick, though, on a high pitch. No balls and 2 strikes. That was a called strike on that last one. She didn't get back fast enough on that bunt attempt. That was a foul ball, so it's going to remain the count 0-2. Pitch a little outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And runners advance, but a good stop. Renteria behind the plate makes a great stop. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be up and out. Foul ball as Curtis stays alive. Rain sets up for the pitch. And pretty looking pitch, but the umpire says a little bit inside. So full count to Curtis. And Rains delivers. Good swing and strikeout. Great pitch by Rains. That'll be 2 outs. And Davis comes to the plate. Runners at second and third for the Lady Tigers of Wills Point. 4 runs have come across in the top of the second for the Lady Tigers. Little low on that one. She bounces one in. It's going to be ball 1. He's setting up. Rains delivers the pitch. Little inside. Good stop by Renteria. Keeps the runners at second and third. Good pitch to the inside. It's going to be strike 1. So Davis with 2-1 count. Runners at second and third and 2 outs. And a good swing over the head of the shortstop into left field, and a run comes home. And the second one comes through. So Davis takes first. And that'll bring number 24, Johnson, to the plate for the Lady Tigers. So 6 runs have come across. Strike 1. Foul ball. Runner on first, 2 outs. And Johnson at the plate. And hits the ball down third baseline, little dribbler. And throw to first, out. Number 3. So 6 runs come across for Wills Point. We're on to the bottom of the second here on NetSN Live. we're back at Chapel Hill on NetSN Live. Bottom of the second, 6-1, Wills Point leads. Chapel Hill takes to the plate. Little high. Cam Rivera at the plate for Chapel Hill. It's a strike across the plate by Witherspoon. That's 2 strikes on Rivera. Bounces that one in. That's going to be a ball. Just a bit outside, so that's going to be a full count. Swing and a miss. And Rivera stays alive. And some noise from the crowd, getting Rivera a little bit pumped over there. It's going to be a full count. And here comes the pitch from Witherspoon. Down the middle, swing and a miss. Strike 3. So out number 1. And Burrell's back up to the plate. Top of the lineup. Skips that one, Witherspoon does, and that'll be ball 1. Two balls. And a good swing and a hit down to center field and caught. A good catch at the wall. Great hit by Burrell. Just not enough on it to get it over, but a beautiful hit. And that's out number 2. That'll bring up 44 Marmon to the plate. Witherspoon gets that in there, strike 1. Gets a hit just over third base, and it'll be fair. So the Lady Bulldogs have a runner at first base, and that'll put Addie Raines to the plate. Good pitch over to second base. On to first, out number 3. And that'll end the second inning here at Chapel Hill. You're listening to NetSN Live.
Inside. Hi. Right on.
Y'all with Suarez? Well, I was hoping.
And we're back. And a good hit to second, but over to first. Out number 1. That's a quick out for the Lady Bulldogs. That'll put him back, put Wills Point back at the top of the lineup. Spencer to the plate. Spencer leadoff batter. Good pop up and a good out. 2 quick outs. And 2 down for Wills Point. And that'll bring to the plate number 12, Everett. So 1-1's the count. And just a little high, ball 1. Excuse me, ball 2. And that's going to be a strike on the swing. 1-2 is the count. Aaliyah Chabon up to bat. A good hit to the third base side. Over to first. And that's an out for Chapel Hill. One down for the Lady Bulldogs. And that's going to be fouled back. Hit down the first base line. And it's out number 2. We're here at Chapel Hill. The wind has kind of died down. Skies are trying to clear up a little bit. We had to start the game a little bit early at 4:30 today due to electrical issues here at the field. Kaylee Renteria hits it down to the shortstop. Shortstop throws over to first. And out number 3. So 3 innings in the books. We're on to the top of the 4th. You're listening to East Texas Softball here on Net SN Live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. NetSN Live here at Chapel Hill. Number 22, Witherspoon, is going to come up to bat. Looks like we're going to try to get one more inning in due to electrical issues. Like I said, we have no stadium lights here in Chapel Hill. So they're going to try to get one more inning in. I appreciate you taking your time with me tonight as we are working out the kinks of everything. This is my first time doing this, so we're trying out some new equipment. We're trying out new everything. So I appreciate your patience and understanding as we get through this. That's going to be a swing by Witherspoon and a foul ball, so strike 1. And a good pitch, but off to the outside. It's going to be a ball as Addie Raines brings that in. 1-1 the count. And we're at the top of the 4th. Bounces that in, going to be ball 2. We have a lot more games coming up for you this season. On Monday next week, we'll be heading to Brook Hill as Brook Hill takes on Fort Worth Christian and baseball action here on NetSN Live. So we hope you tune in for that. We have a season of baseball and softball here, and I'll be bringing that to you. We'll be streaming those live, hopefully a little bit better than this one. We're having some technical difficulties. We started a little late, but I think we'll get all the kinks out of everything and have a little bit better time. It's going to be high in ball 4 as Witherspoon will take the stroll down to first base. And that'll bring number 2, Fugate, to the plate. So Fugate steps up, Rains winds up, and here's the pitch. A little bit behind. And Renteria chases that one down as Witherspoon takes off to second base and advances. The game next week between Brook Hill and Fort Worth Christian starts at 7:30. We're streaming live here on NetSN Live. We'd love for you to join us if you can't make that game. Also, a little high on that pitch for Rains. Ball number 2. Also, next weekend, the 23rd, 24th, and 25th, NetSN Live, myself, will be at Cumberland Academy for the 2nd annual Cumberland Academy baseball tournament. A good hit, down the left field line for Fugate. Run comes across as Witherspoon takes the base. And Fugate rounds second into third and is safe as the ball comes out. It was there on time, but she slides in, ball pops out, and is safe at third. So a run comes across for Wills Point, and Fugate gets into third base, and that'll bring up number 1, Eggenbacher. Again, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, so I do apologize. Here's the first pitch by Rains. Swing and a miss, and it's going to be a strike 1. Again, talking about the 2nd annual Cumberland Academy baseball tournament. I have a lot of good teams will be there. Troop, ARP, Frankston, Chapel Hill, Cayuga will be there, and Cushing will be there as well. It's going to be a great weekend. Going to be a couple of games on Thursday, 3 or 4 games on Friday, and be there all day Saturday, delivering every single game live. Rains brings the pitch in, and it's going to be a ball. Good stop by Renteria. So if you want to see a good weekend of baseball, you can head out to Cumberland Academy on the 23rd, 24th, or 25th, or if you can't make it out there, you can tune in to NetSN Live, and I'll be bringing you all the action for that good tournament. That's going to be a high pitch from Rains for a ball. Pitch down the middle, going to be a strike. Count is even. Runner at third. And a hit down third base line. It's going to squeak through into left field. And he's caught in a rundown. And Eggenbacher gets down. Almost gets caught in the middle. And it looks like we might have a pinch hitter coming in. For Wills Point.
No, you're batting. Go.
And that's what is going to happen. Coach trying to get the player off the bench and onto the field. And here she comes. And Azurdo, I believe. Again,
Sammy, be ready.
I'll be better prepared next time. Promise. Azuerdo to the plate. Rains pitches, bounces one over, and back to Rains quickly.
Lady, get over here.
Surrounded by ball. And Rains gets it in there, strike 1.
You want it. Come on now.
You ready, Sam?
And just high over the head of Renteria, and the runner advances to second. There's the pitch just outside. So it's going to be 3 balls, no strikes. Excuse me, 1 strike. Here's the pitch by Rains. Outside again, that'll be ball 4. Put a runner at first and second for the Lady Tigers. And they're trying to get this game played where we get 1 more inning in, 1 more at-bat for both teams before the sun goes down too far where we can't see. As again, we have no lights here on the field. Here's the pitch and a good swing by number 9, Davis. It's going to be a foul ball, strike 1. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. Going to be low ball. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Right over the plate. It's going to be strike 2. Missed the ball going back to Rains. And a couple of errors are going to cause a run to cross and runners to advance from first to third. Good hit to left field, and that's going to be fair. Another run comes across. We have coach's timeout. Going to make another substitution. Pinch hitter. And Looper is going to come in for Wills Point.
Come on, Luke, let's go. Burning daylight, literally.
And Looper is going to be a courtesy runner as Johnson comes up to the plate for Wills Point. And a good bunt down by Johnson right in front of home plate. Good throw and off the glove of Shaban. Runners advance. So that loads the bases. Correction, we have runners at the corners, I apologize. And Rolland to the plate. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ball. Rain's getting ready. Here's the pitch. And a swing over to shortstop. And she fumbles it. Run comes across. And she gets it back to Rains. stops the advancements of the runners. And that'll put runners at first and second. And our leadoff hitter is back up, Spencer, number 5. Here's the pitch by Rains. Good stop by Renteria behind the plate. And a good hit into left field. And another run will cross. So that'll put 13 runs across for Wills Point. And that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen, as the umpire calls it. And he ends the game. So the ball game gets end, and it is not a run rule. It is a light rule for tonight, as once again, there is no electricity here at the ballpark. And so we had to call the game. It's getting a little bit dark and unable to see. So that will end our first broadcast here. And it was an interesting one, you can imagine. I do want to apologize, but thank you at the same time. We had a late start, but for an early start. So final score, 13-6, 13 Wills Point Lady Tigers, Chapel Hill Lady Bulldogs was 6. We want to thank you for joining us once again. Next week on Monday, the 20th of February, I'll be heading to Brook Hill to bring you East Texas baseball as the Brook Hill Guard take on the Fort Worth Christian Cardinals as they head to town, and it'll be baseball action at Brook Hill. Game starts, I believe, at 7 o'clock. You can live stream it, and I hope to see you there. Thank you for joining us tonight, and as we bring you softball action here in Chapel Hill on NetSN Live. Y'all have a great night.